Okay, so we're live on YouTube, it looks like, and just go live. Okay, and we're live on Facebook now.
Hello, Facebook.
Aloha. We're back with Ben St. John and Donut here for episode 9, Aeterno. It's been the second time watching this. Of your 3 times watching Lost, twice has been Aeterno. Okay, so let's get it started. Everybody wants to watch it, pull up your video and we'll start. Hit play in 3, 2, 1, go. Right.
Oh God, I missed the show.
When was the last time you watched Lost?
It's almost comforting. I mean, despite the events of the show, it's almost comforting to see it from a different time versus what we have seen so far in this year. So welcome to escapism.
What's up for anybody?
We got it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice.
It's an eye. Take a drink or a bite of pizza.
Oh, do you have a eating game going? Or,
yeah. This show does a lot of symbolism and whatever. So they usually, a lot of episodes open or close on an eye opening or closing. And that's just another trope of the show.
Yeah. So if you're drinking, it's your drinking game rule. And if you're trying to eat a whole Boston's pizza like I am, it's force yourself to eat a bite of pizza. I've only had 3 pieces, and I'm not happy about the 4th. It's in the oven right now.
oh yeah, those are big pies.
Yeah. Real big. I think the slice is about the size of my face. Bigger than my face, really. It's longer than my face, but it's not its way.
Wait, what slice are you on now?
I just finished 3, and 4 is in the oven warming up.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, you're
because did you buy it like cold?
Yeah, I bought it yesterday when it was hot when I had it, but it's been sitting in the fridge all night. But I mean, I'm not one of those people that likes eating cold pizza. Like I'll eat it, but if I don't, have to,
No. I meant
good.
like because when you buy it, like they'll throw it in their oven.
Mm-hmm.
Did they do that? I mean, did they do that for you, or did you like? I'm gonna warm it up myself. I'm gonna eat it over like.
Yeah, I mean they cooked it because we got 2 pizzas because we had one last night for dinner. Well, only a couple slices of it, but yeah. So yeah, I didn't ask them to just give me like a cold one, but I probably could have. It would have been faster. I should have done that.
They give you the big paddle for pizza ovens. They're like, here you go.
You guys ever done that?
You're welcome.
Because they have those pizza places where you just go and get like the bake your own pizzas.
Oh, they have that? I didn't even know that was a thing.
like Papa Murphy's, I think is one.
What?
Yeah.
What? Papa Murphy's?
Yeah.
Like somebody just went like, I got it. I know what our name of our pizza place should be.
Yeah. You just go and they give you the pizza and then you go bake it at home.
Yeah, it's like going to Pizza Hut.
All right. You want to hear a for real fast food chain name that'll blow your mind, AJ?
Please.
Taco John's.
Yeah, it's a real place.
Yeah, that is real and it's delicious.
Oh my god, that sounds incredible.
They have a dish called the Olay, which is like those little silver dollar hash browns, and they are sprinkled liberally with MSG.
That's just the laziest naming for a fast food place. Just what we serve and my name.
And it's not even like John's Tacos either. It's like Taco John's.
Yeah.
It's Taco John's.
And
it's not even John's Tacos.
Yeah, or Taco Juan.
Oh my God.
At least try to be Mexican about it.
Not only that, but it's already 2 halves of other names.
That's like
Papa John's and Taco Bell put together.
There's like this weird sweet spot you have to come up with for naming your shit. It's either like you're gonna go too far and name it Taco John's, or like some people try to overthink it and they have these weird ass, supposedly super clever names of their restaurant. I can't think of any right off the top of my head, but it's been overworked where it's all like, do you guys sell pizza here, or what is this? It's like a pho place.
Here's a thinking too hard name. Pete's a Pizza.
Pete's a Pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, like A grade pizza.
Like A grade pizza, or like Peter is actually a pizza.
Oh Jesus!
But when you look at the side, you just read it out loud, and you're like pizza. That would be a thinking too hard one, I think.
Yeah, like it's almost like that fucking movie from the '90s with Tom Hanks. He's a band.
The Oneaters.
The Oneaters. Yeah, like they're trying to go for wonders.
Yeah.
What are you guys' stances on pun names for businesses? There's
love
them. There's it's always like a dog grooming place that's like a pun name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or pho places.
Yeah.
Lots of
Any
pho
place-
puns.
Fucking.
Any way for them to throw in pho, and it's like extra credit if they try to make it a fuck word. Like
Yeah.
they try to make the pho.
Yeah. Right, like a expletive, but they're like, oh no, we got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Like
got
a pho takeout place where they don't seat anyone. They always just have to make people line up and call it the fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or there was that place that closed down. I don't know if they're still around, but there was like what the pho, which is
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there's also
With puns, I don't know. If the food is good, then I'm totally like show with it. But like if the food isn't good, like it's just like you're just trying to trick me with your wordplay here.
Like your wordplay is not as good as your pasta. I'm
So
sorry.
the food can't be too good, because there was a Greek place in Minneapolis I went with my wife right before an improv show we went to go see, and I thought it was going to be like a hole in the wall, like quick kind of eating place, Greek food, because it was called, oh god, I forgot what it was called, but it was definitely a pun. It was a silly pun name, and we went in there and it was like a nice sit down restaurant with the silly Greek name.
Yeah, that's a little confusing.
Yeah, and I was like, like this is gonna take us.
And things, and you're like, this. You had
like a wine
joke
menu
on the outside of your building.
And so we
the joke on the outside was like, it's all Greek to me. Or
it's all Greek to me. That's what it was called.
Really?
That's what it was.
Oh yeah, no, that definitely does not sound like a fancy
Yeah.
sit-down.
First off, that's way too long of a name for a place.
I thought we were just going there.
But they wanted that joke so bad. They're like, nobody's gonna find this, but we've got to name our places.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought we were just gonna go in and grab a gyro and then walk out and go to an improv show, but then we had to sit down and eat a whole meal.
I still want to eat at that gyro stand outside of the Roxa strip club.
Oh,
Euros and Villains.
Yeah.
Oh, what? See, that's actually kind of interesting and kind of fun.
That place is only open during like strip club hours, right?
That's the only time I see it open. I think.
Where is this at?
It's on Kapiolani by Kalakaua.
Okay.
Yeah, right there by Hawaiian Brian's.
There's another place. I don't know if they're open anymore, but I remember maybe back in my teens, there was like a place that was open specifically from 9 a.m. to like 8 a.m. and it was in Pro City, and they were known for selling meatballs or something. I forget what it's called. You know what I'm talking about?
Mickey's, right?
Mickey's, that's the place.
Yeah, like,
holy shit.
Yeah, they open up at 9 p.m. and like after you go to the club, like, oh man, it hits super good.
It hits
9 p.m. to 8 a.m. I thought you said 9 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm like, Jesus, that's the worst hours.
It's nice.
It's like a lost marathon.
They're closed for 1 hour a day.
Oh man! Oh look, this episode was directed by Tucker Gates, which is not a notable name director of these episodes. It's like with with all the Lost episodes, you would see like directors like Jack Bender, who did a big chunk of the Game of Thrones directing and stuff like that, and I think there's a few others that were following line. I can't remember any, but like this episode has like a no-name director.
Wow.
It's kind of how you kind of know it's like they were like, okay, we got to flesh out this backstory, but we're kind of trying to just, we're trying to yada yada this real quick.
Right.
The producers don't tell him at the time, but he's their fourth pick.
Yeah.
Everybody else has said, "Oh shit, I'm busy," and they're like, "Oh, we think you're ready to direct a Lost episode." He's like, "This is amazing."
Like, Lost episode.
Yeah.
Might be a period piece episode. He's like, what? Oh fuck.
Yeah,
I guess so.
he gets the script. He's like, "Fuck, man, it's a Richard episode."
Have you done a Richard episode before?
We're calling him Ricardus in this one? Jesus Christ. He just puts his hand to his forehead.
Canary Islands.
Oh, I guess this explains the Black Rock issue and all this and that. All right. But are you telling me that I get to direct something else that I want after this? Then that's what I'm gunning for. I'll direct your Aeterno.
Yeah.
Give me like 2 Battlestar Galacticas after this.
They're like, back to dub commercials for you, buddy.
Like, come on.
And not the good ones where we're like trying to promote equality. Like a regular 30-second spot.
So the radio spots.
You know who I wonder, like, what happened to which commercial director? Whatever happened to the director who directed the what is it? The Kendall Jenner Pepsi commercial?
Oh yeah.
Or was it Kylie Jenner?
Oh.
I forget.
I hope
don't remember which one.
that director was stoned to death with cans of Pepsi.
Wow. It was such a
Wow.
tone-deaf commercial. Like that's like obvious by somebody that has no idea of what
I think
Pulse is.
I think the Democrats hired him a few weeks ago when they did that picture of them all kneeling with the African.
The Kindercloths?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, with the kente cloth.
Yeah, the kente cloth.
That is some craziness.
I told you they should have killed him.
Like a little background on that. Supposedly, the Black Caucus within Washington told them, "Oh, in solidarity after the George Floyd thing, you wear the kente cloth."
No.
And they're like,
Were they trolling him?
I don't know, but I would imagine that is a good troll.
That is a good troll.
Put on the kente
They're
cloth in
just
solidarity.
they're like, "Oh yeah, it's a good idea."
Yeah.
You know?
Go for kente cloth.
Yeah.
I felt, like in a way, I felt a little bad for those people because there are a lot of them are older and they were kneeling, and then like I think Pelosi needed some help getting up off the ground after she was done. Yeah, but I was like, oh damn.
It's like on one hand, I do feel bad for them because I understand that your knee hurts.
Right.
On the other hand, you thought this was a good idea.
Yeah, it was weird because how do you turn that idea down if it's coming from the Black Caucus?
Yeah.
They're like,
It's like, I guess.
all right,
Yeah. Okay.
we could wear that.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody was like, "Sure, kneeling's the best thing to do, like considering everything." And like this person was like, "No, you'll be good."
Yeah, go ahead and kneel. It's like the same. It's like almost. It's not the same, but it's a similar argument to like wearing the cross. To me, like you're wearing the cross, which is like this is how the guy died in pain and agony. And I guess people have their own reasons for it. But yeah, it's like the same thing. Like kneeling, and then the cross wearing.
We'd really like to give you a reminder about all the tragedy and pain.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, this is a bummer. Okay, so what's happening here? This priest is offering him a way out of prison.
Yeah.
No,
weird.
it's a confession because he's gonna. Oh. He's saying, because he killed the doctor.
Oh, right, to get the medicine.
Yeah.
And his wife died. I was like, oh, typical.
Yeah, he $1 million babied the guy.
He was boxing him. They were. He did challenge him to. They're like, "There's a stool back there. Don't worry about it."
Wait, so here's my question. Richard Ricardus has had several, if not over hundreds of years to sit within himself and to study humans and human beings. He hasn't moved on past this point where he's afraid of an eternal hellfire for murder.
I mean, maybe he likes
Yes.
the island too much. He's like, no, I don't want to burn. I want trees.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Because it's weird to still believe in Christian God when you're living on a magical island that has its own God.
Yeah. So, because like, well, I don't know if it's
still keeping the faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Jacob told him like, "Oh yeah, me and Jesus, we tight."
Because, I mean, I know we're getting ahead of ourselves here, but all of us here have seen it, and but the idea is like, he the thing that he asked of Jacob was like he said, I just don't want to die, because he didn't want to face the consequences of murdering or killing that doctor, even though he thought he did it for the right reasons.
Right.
Because he didn't want to have to suffer an eternal hellfire. But like, hey man, after several hundreds of years, like, where you at? Like, how is your mind and thinking still the same? It can't be. Not after all the things he's seen with that extended life.
Yeah.
Let me see your teeth.
It's like a horse.
I don't know what it is.
Is he trying to buy him? Like, is that why he was looking at his teeth?
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Oh, that's a good question.
They're selling him.
So the priest is selling him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's insensitive.
It's not a good priest.
Yeah.
The priest is all like, man, you know what? Absolution is good enough.
Yeah. I mean, priests have done some pretty bad things, but this is like the worst thing I've ever heard of a priest doing.
Yeah. I can't think of another thing a priest has done that's this bad.
Yeah. This is right up there.
There it is. Black Rock.
The Black Rock.
Oh, how do we love the 2009 CGI?
Oh, just to go back like about 20 minutes. One of the reasons why I love The Good Place so much was the pun names for all the restaurants.
Oh, those were good.
Yes.
What was the name of all their yogurt places in The Good Place?
Yeah,
I can't think of it.
I think they have different
They had a lot.
places.
There's also a chowder place too, right? Or something?
Yeah, they switched from frozen yogurt to chowder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chowder fountain at one point? Oh, there's a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I just remember the quote in that episode being like, "It's just sea bugs" or something like that. Like sea bug soup.
Those soup places confuse me a little bit with this is like a business model set on soup. We're gonna keep this place open, this storefront, and all we're gonna sell is like different types of soup. Very, very specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's so specific. Somebody just was like, I only get my soup from that place.
Yeah,
that's it.
And it's not like other restaurants don't sell soup as well.
Yeah.
You can get soup and other things.
So you don't have any options. You go to the soup place. You're getting soup.
That's right. You're getting soup.
I figure it's probably lower overhead for the soup people because like you just make one big whole pot, and that's all you got to make for the day.
Wait,
yeah.
They only have one soup every day.
What is this, boudin?
Maybe we're not talking about a soup place. Maybe we're just talking about my house.
He always got like 2-3 pots of soups just going.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
It's like those Japanese. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just looking at it, and they had an external shot, and I was wondering didn't the Black Rock explode?
Yeah. I think that was all CGI. Or maybe they filmed this before they blew it up. I think that was a CGI explosion.
Oh, here we go.
Huh?
This is how those bodies were in the
Such a
ship.
Weird choice for him. Just, I'm just gonna go down here and stab all these people to death instead of,
We're shipwrecked in the middle of the
jungle.
jungle.
Shipwrecked in the middle of the jungle, no water, no supplies. only 5 officers left. Like, they can start like a camp and maybe try to survive.
I still don't understand how they got shipwrecked in the middle of the jungle.
It was a really big wave, but they were.
Yeah, enough to knock over a statue, but not enough to damage the ship.
Yeah, it didn't damage the ship. Just knocked over the statue and threw them on into the middle of the island.
Yeah. I would think. Yeah. Oh, you know what? This is interesting. You know, during our current political climate here in this country, this scene kind of makes a lot of sense because he says, "I have to kill you guys because there's not enough food or water, and if you had the choice, you would probably kill me too." Which is an argument that you see a lot that's popping up now, where they're saying like, "Yeah, I guess this is going to be whatever," but it's interesting. It's worth mentioning. Where like. They're saying that, you know, black folk, if they had the ability, they would put white people in chains and they would make white people slaves. And a lot of folks on that put together arguments on that are for the, you know, on the Black Lives Matter side or whatever. They're just all like, no, that's your thinking. You think once you give us some kind of ability, we're just gonna start trying to fuck you guys back over because you would fuck us over.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not so much the argument that we're trying to make. We're just making a play for equality. Anyway. Odd, but interestingly pressing for times that we're living in.
For science, yeah.
Yeah. Projection exists for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we got this. So how is he left alive by the smoke monster in this instance?
It's judging him and finding him as someone that's special.
Yeah. He really loves Nestor Carbonell's like natural inset eyes.
Yeah.
Look at those
thick
dark eyelashes.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, we mentioned this on the podcast previously. Like everybody thought that was eyeliner. But that's just Nestor Carbonell straight up.
Yeah.
Like, he just has those dark inset eyes.
Like...
It's a big point of debate.
No.
What is? Oh, he's trying to get a nail. Oh.
Almost. Not quite.
Yeah, this island will fuck with you like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the energy you have left to whittle out a screw.
Mm-hmm. Big blunt nail.
Oh, he's not even trying to pick his lock. It's
Wow.
Oh wow.
Trying to rip the chain straight out of the wall.
It's like, oh, I can finally get that piece of gristle out of my teeth.
Oh my goodness.
It's been torturing me.
Yeah, how long would you be chained up there next to those dead bodies before you had to eat one, you think?
Oh my goodness.
Well, the
10
pig
minutes.
just jumped in.
Yeah.
I wonder if he can reach them, though.
Oh. Probably with his feet, at least.
At least he doesn't have to worry about the dead bodies all rotting.
Yeah.
Also, how did that pig get up onto the ship?
Did that pig knock the screw out of his head? Yeah.
Yeah.
It also looked like that pig was eating that dude dick first.
Yeah. It was
You saw the belt like go
Yeah.
by his side.
He had opened his pants up and it just went straight in.
This pig goes like, "Hey, look, I only like one thing on human."
And then he ran off. He didn't. He ran off.
He's like, "I'm gonna eat my fill. We're gonna be done here."
He doesn't aim too high.
Yeah.
Like somebody comes and finds him in there, and they're just like, "Why are all these dead slaves' dicks missing?"
They think it's some occult thing.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. There is some strange shit happening here. Okay, so I'm taking from this is Smokey, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be. Because she's dead, and he can take the form of dead people.
Smokey the monster.
But doesn't Hurley see her in this episode? But it's the real her, or is that Smokey too? Because she's actually making a play for.
Oh yeah, because when Hurley can see actual ghosts.
That's right.
But when other people see dead people, it's probably the smoke monster. That's how that comes out.
That's right.
Because look, yeah, she's actually like touching him and all that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, and she's actually this is the smoke monster actually manipulating already because she's saying like she's being taken by this creature.
Yeah. He must have enough smoke to like have a body and then get taken by the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Still left vague.
There was one of the Echo episodes when he's confronted by like the 3 dudes that he killed all at once, which are all I think the smoke monster.
Oh right, that's right.
And I think that you never see their feet. I think if you looked at their feet, it would just be one trail of smoke connecting all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So he has to wear a long jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I think too is this is me reading it. I don't know if this is actually in the text of what we're seeing on screen, but like all those other slaves that get killed, right? They get killed, and maybe it's just by chance, by luck that he survives because the smoke monster gets that guy before he gets him. But he also has, like, even though his wife is dead, like he still has he's still clinging to life. He's afraid of hellfire, right? Which is this whole thing. Which is maybe the reason why the smoke monster keeps him around, because he's useful, because he has a life that has a purpose, even if that purpose is just to not die,
right?
To avoid hell. Versus the other slaves that are just like, we're just slaves.
Yeah, I feel like the smoke monster was trying to test him and like get him to like give up, but he couldn't because they're always like making plays for each other, for other people's lives, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And now, yep, there we go. It's Jacob, right?
This?
Yeah.
I think this might be...
He's like, here's some soup.
Oh, yeah. This is the man in black. There we go.
Oh, shit. He's like, oh, that didn't work. Here, have some have some water.
I'm pretty sure he just needed one person, so he's trying to turn this guy so he can use Richard to kill Jacob and therefore find his way off the island. This is all what the game is.
Man in black, to help you live forever.
I still find it was like a bold move for the series to not name this character.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm glad that they did it.
His name is Bosch, right?
Yeah.
That's
Of Franklin and Bosch. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah.
Man, I forgot how much of this episode just happens inside of the ship.
The ship.
The dark ship.
Yeah.
Well, they blew all their like budget on the rain.
Had to get a horse.
I wonder how much it cost them for the 3 seconds of ship CGI. That must have been wicked.
$17 million. That director said he would not direct this episode if they didn't have that storm.
That storm and that establishing shot.
Yeah.
Of the Black Rock. Oh man.
Ouch.
So he's free. He's been released from his bondage.
And that guy is dead, man. What the hell?
I know. That.
He says, it's good to see you out of those chains, which I think is something that, as Locke, he says to him. Look at the first thing he says to him in the first
That's right.
episode here.
On the beach, yeah. It's so interesting to me, though, but that he uses this guy. Well, the Man in Black is striking up this whole manipulation thing. But I still can't make heads or tails of why he doesn't kill him on the beach when he comes out of lock.
What do you mean?
Because I could swear like Richard is not on the wall. He's not a part of the chosen that Jacob is looking to lead the island. He's just he's just of Jacob's ilk, but he's not someone that the man in black, needs to keep on the board. So I'm wondering why he does. Unless there's a reason, and I forgot.
I think he took him. He knocked him out, and he took him into the jungle with him for some reason. I forgot what they said it was.
Right.
But that was part of his plan.
Get one
I don't
shot.
remember.
Do not miss your chance.
Yeah. So, vomit on your shirt, Mom, spaghetti. That should have been a little bit more clearer, but whatever.
So we're talking about earlier, like, if we had to do the Avengers, like, which characters from Lost would be which Avengers. I'd like to do that with Hamilton, but I don't actually know anything about Hamilton. I haven't watched it.
Well, you should watch it. It's pretty good.
Yeah?
I mean, do you like musicals?
Not really. Unless it's a giant plant eating
not
people.
Care for this.
Okay.
I swear to God, there's like 7 spoken lines.
Which is like my least favorite kind of musical.
Ones where it's just musical throughout?
Or it's just music nonstop.
Yeah. So like if someone's answering the door.
Historical figures.
Yeah. Someone has to answer the door and they have to sing the word hello and you're like, okay, fucking stop this.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I mean, to be fair, they're not like singing a lot of the times.
Right.
They're like rap singing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like a rap opera in that sense, because I noticed there's like, operas are like that, right? They're like, there's hardly any spoken lines.
Yeah.
It's like music, right? And it's like...
Yeah, all the dialogue is sung.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just not my thing. I can't do it.
Man, he could have, like, told him, like, this is a fucking magic dagger when he's like, how am I supposed to kill the smoke with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have just told him it's +1 against other magical creatures.
Yeah, like... It has a resistance toward the devil, like...
As long as you hold this dagger, the devil can't hurt you. Just fucking magic feather him from Dumbo.
Oh shit! The rest of the statues.
The devil can't hurt you.
Yeah, the thing's like, we saw the same thing happen with Saeed when Dogan sent Saeed, I think with that same dagger, to go kill the Locke, and so they don't let him say anything, just stab him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let him say something, right? And then it didn't work.
That's too late.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen the same thing. So I think that's the lesson. If you're going to kill someone, you just got to do it.
Yeah. How long of a conversation would it take you to be convinced to kill somebody that you don't know?
Wait, to kill someone or not to kill someone?
Oh, you said got to kill someone?
No, like to kill someone or not to.
To kill someone.
That's what I'm saying. No, to be convinced he's like, hey, kill this dude. And he's like, all right.
Yeah. I think if you chain me up long enough without water or food, I feel like you could convince me pretty easily.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that I need to do and everything will be okay. I feel like I could probably be a pretty easy sell.
Probably like an hour and a half, maybe.
or this.
I have a difficult time saying no to people.
You're a people pleaser.
If they just say pretty please, you're like, fine.
Can you kill this guy?
I'm not going to say yes the first time.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I'm like, I don't want to kill anyone. But I figured like 90 straight minutes of convincing me that if someone has to die, it should be this person. Then it's like, maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like right around the time where it's like my will is going to start to get low.
No.
Convincing Chad to kill somebody is the same as convincing him to help you move.
Roughly, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Chad, will you kill this person? I will offer you pizza.
I don't really want to kill
Nobody mentioned pizza
anyone,
anymore.
though.
Nobody. Yeah, I don't know, man. That like if you're on this island and all this magical shit is happening around you, and then they're like, "Go kill this guy," I would be like, "What is happening? I need to know. I need to know. I need to understand more." Like, especially if you're going off a word of some dude, but then taking stock of where Richard was, he was he was sold into slavery. He looked like he might have been a farmer or something prior to this.
I think so.
So,
yeah, I think he was he tended the fields. They said.
Yeah.
So this was funny because he was like, I thought I was dead, and then so there's a literary device. Whenever you read in books, whenever the character gets submerged in water, it's like a baptism.
Oh yeah.
So this is his born again. This is his born again life right here.
Yeah.
Having that soup. How can you look at him and be like, "Are you the devil?" Like, there's no doubt in his mind that the man in black was like telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like, I guess there was no like symbolic like I mean he was dressed in black.
Yeah.
He had like this 5 o'clock shadow. And he was just like, "No, I believe you. You're not the devil."
Yeah.
Yeah, people with 5 o'clock shadows are liars.
Yeah. Only trust clean-shaven people.
Yeah, you definitely rank like how truthful someone is by like the thickness of their beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've shaved too recently. I can't trust you.
Yeah, speaking of beards and shaving, we are only a few small, $134 away from our $1,000 goal to make Chad shave the Hitler part of his mustache off live on the stream.
I'm probably not going to shave live. I'm going to step out and go to the bathroom.
Okay.
But I'll do the rest of the stream with the reverse hit.
Yeah. That's
$134.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, we're at 866 right now.
Yeah.
So
please
134 more.
Sweet.
You know, I will be right back. I need to go make a post about that. But I'm logged in on my other computer, so I have to do that so that everyone knows. Be right back.
All right, let's talk some shit about David now.
What did David say he was going to do?
He said he's going to make a post about the
Did
shaving.
he say he was going to do something dumb? Because he's dumb.
Hopefully he doesn't listen back to this because I've been waiting to.
I can't imagine he would ever listen to this ever again.
What you you don't think our soup jokes are hitting?
Not super well, no.
Yeah. All right.
No, you have to like taste them first.
Fame.
So I don't know if you guys know him, but I know of a guy named Alan Shepard.
Okay, that sounds familiar.
And he works at Kualoa Ranch, and like for the longest time, I always thought that like the resemblance was uncanny because he does look like Jacob, like in his face, and he has that like he just has that look like Jacob has like this perpetual smoky eye, like. And so does Alan. They're not the same person. I was disappointed. I find out.
That'd be crazy if Jacob's last name was Shepard. Like if he's related to Christian and Jack. Also, since I just mentioned him, I'd like it to once again be known. I think Christian Shepherd is the dumbest fucking name.
They went super obvious. Oh, they went super.
Like that's a first draft level name. That's like an Expendables level name. Like
that's
if
why
the Expendables had a character who was like a priest that killed people, his name would be Christian Shepherd. Does the Expendables have a killer priest character? Because I feel like that would be in their wheelhouse.
I wouldn't put it past them.
That would work.
I wonder if it's like a thing. Like there's Presbyterian Shepherd and
yeah, Catholic
Lutheran Shepherd.
Catholic Shepherd.
Yeah. Seventh-day Adventist Shepherd.
Mormon Shepherd. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to name my son Jack.
You don't know Jack Shepherd.
And there's
that could have been like
his favorite trivia game.
Jax.
How is that not the name of his podcast? You don't know Dax.
Oh, is
Does
it not?
Jack Shepherd have a podcast?
Yeah, I think it's called Armchair Hero or Armchair something.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Something with an armchair in it.
Who?
Dak Shepard.
Oh, okay.
Married to Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
Kirsten Bell.
No, I think it's Kristen.
Right?
It's Kristen. All right.
I'm pretty sure. Kirsten is Dunst.
Oh, okay.
Donut's going to be yelled at about that when he's trying to give them their order. Like, it's Kirsten, not Kristen. All right.
Excuse me. You spelled this wrong. My name is Kirsten, not Samantha. I'll just write random names.
Yeah, there you go.
Got one for Julie.
Just make sure not to ever write this bitch.
Or this sumbitch. Have a latte for this sumbitch. Here we go.
Holy shit.
So we got Hugo.
I wonder if, so is it implied that when he's as Locke, he's not like all over the place anymore, right? Is that why he didn't hear him?
Oh, that he's like locked into place?
Yeah.
I think so.
In that body, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like once he gains corporeal form. But even as a smoke monster, I don't think he's everywhere. I think he just moves real quick.
So he has a finite amount
earlier, where like you watched him zooming around, going. Like he's just real slow comparatively as a human.
Holy shit. Oh, I got goosebumps.
I looked up a bunch of memes for like original memes for this show before coming on, and they really hate Hurley.
Really?
There's a lot of fat shaming with with Hurley.
Huh.
Well, yeah, it's the lowest possible of all hanging fruits.
Yeah.
Fat shame.
The biggest one being like the 7 years on an island and didn't lose a pound. So.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
I really do dig the actor though, Jorge Reyes.
Yeah.
This guy is great, man.
And also, like, for a dude that big, he carries weight well.
Yeah. It takes a while for it to show. Like, if he lost 25 pounds, you wouldn't really be able to tell. You know what I mean?
David's saying he's morbidly obese.
Yeah. No, I mean he even says it in the show because it's going to take a while for it to show.
One of my favorite between two ferns was between Steve Carell and Zach Galifianakis, where Steve Carell says like, well, you know, or he keeps on jabbing at him with like bad jokes. So he tells Zach Galifianakis, he was like, well, you know, they say camera ends 10 pounds, and it looks like you ate 5 cameras.
You guys ever watch like BBC shows and they talk about people weighing like 3 stone or something? I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, I hear it and I'm just like, this is totally out of my.
Yeah,
I do not understand.
I don't
understand
the conversion before,
Right?
And my mind just says no. Fuck this.
I'm not gonna retain that. I don't need to. I will not do it.
That unit of measurement does feel like it came out of like the Iron Age or whatever. Like, what is? They just picked up a rock and and they're like, all right, about the same.
And then what is it? Like every 10 years they have to come and like recalibrate the measure and like just to make sure, right? So it's like the same fucking rock.
Is there like one universal stone?
Yeah.
That's great.
It's like how the Rosetta Stone is the key to all languages. That one stone is the key to all.
What happens if you lose it?
It's almost like weird slang too, because it's like in what you call in American slang, you have like keep it 100%, keep it a buck. Like British people are like keep it a stone. That is beautiful. Is this cool oil?
Yeah, it's cool oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you went right down from where he's sitting, like went down the hill a little bit, that's where they have like the King Kong dinosaur bones and stuff now.
Oh.
They're all made out of foam, just sitting there.
Foam bones?
Foam bones.
It doesn't become you.
So what do you guys think would happen if the smoke monster left the island?
Well, the show makes you feel like it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Well, it's this timeline. We're in the timeline now, David.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is what happens.
Smoke monster left the island. Now we're dealing with this shit.
Yeah, it turns into a virus and a orange.
It turns into a virus. Holy shit.
And a Confederate flag.
Yeah, I guess we never found out his real name because his real name was Coronavirus.
Okay, everybody, that is Aeterno. Ben's second time watching it with us.
That wasn't even that dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, thank you, Ben, for joining us for.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Donut too, man.
Yeah. Good luck shaving parts and all that stuff.
Shaving parts and breaking hearts.
Shaving parts.
All right, bro.
It was fun, guys. Take it easy.
Take care. See you, Ben.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Okay, everybody watching, we'll be right back. I just got to switch over the stream. Be back with Donut. Episode 10. Good times.
Yeah.
Right back.
The package.
Just gonna be just Donut.
I think so.